The Po' Boy Pundits podcast is brought to you by The Goddamn Sauce. Go to thegdsauce.com for details to order all the sauces to replace your ordinary condiments. Pulpery Media presents Po' Boy Pundits with your hosts, Brock and Ben. This is where we discuss the political headlines that grab our attention and all those little jerks that infuriate us.
Taking one in the neck.
You mean the new Messiah?
Correct.
Or as fucking Cardinal Timothy Dolan, the new St. Paul is who
Really?
he compared. Yeah.
You heard Tucker Carlson's speech? He reminds me of God. Like
Really?
He died for everybody else to be able to do.
I don't think people were that overly dramatic at Martin Luther King Jr.'s
No, this
funeral.
guy said Charlie Kirk was like Jesus in that he came into where people didn't like him and were spreading the truth, and people didn't like him, and then he got killed for it. It reminds me of that, and he's all like dancing around it. That story I read in the Bible, like, come on, bro.
Well, see, now that makes me think of there was another person on TikTok, an African American woman who was saying like, well, all the comments have been like, you got to go back and really don't listen to the 2-second clips of Charlie Kirk. Listen to the whole thing.
Right.
And she's like, I'm so sorry. I never realized that I was operating at half the capacity as everybody else as a black woman.
Yep.
Like, yes. So that's the truth that modern day Jesus was talking
and people
about.
are like, oh man, you'll just take his snippets out of context. Nah, bro.
No, they're in context.
Correct.
Like he was not much for beating around the bush, so
No.
to speak.
No.
He went right at it.
He had condensation. No, that's condescending tone to the dude who asked him the question before he took one in the neck.
Yeah.
Like, it's just...
He's a male Karen. I mean, he knows everything.
So,
he knows he's right. That's why he would do those. And again, they really weren't like a debate is like you're challenging people with facts.
No,
not
I saw
just
so
with,
many people who are like, look, I'm a debate expert, blah, blah, blah. I teach this. I'm a professor.
Yeah.
And he was like, he didn't debate. He would ask an open-ended question. And when you started answering, he would just jump in.
knowing what your answer is going to be.
Correct.
Yeah.
Based on him framing the question the way he wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when you saw, like, just taking it the other direction, when Sam Cedar sat down in a similar situation and was taking questions from Kirk acolytes,
Right.
they were doing what Charlie Kirk did. They would
Right.
ask this wide open-ended question
Yep.
of somebody with a liberal background, knowing what the starter of that answer is going to be.
Correct.
And that's why Sam Cedar's sitting there going, like, but you have to let me finish.
Right. In order to hear my side, you actually need to shut the fuck up and listen.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. That's what Trump does. Like, that's the playbook.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean, that's been
he's doing that in pressers now.
Well, that's been the GOP playbook since Contract for America is as I'm going to ask you a question, and as soon as you start giving me your side, I'm going to answer
Correct.
your end by criticizing what I think you're going to say.
Exactly.
Like,
So what you're telling me is you're going to say this and then
yeah.
verbal diarrhea.
It's like, I don't know. How would you know what I'm saying? Because you don't let me get 3 words
Exactly.
into it.
I say 3 words and you're like, oh, libtard. Because that's what it is.
Yeah. Of course you would say Sharia law is not taking over the world.
Right. Exactly. Socialism.
Remember,
would be it.
remember when that was a thing? Sharia law was going to be the law of the country.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't.
I know. I'm just saying,
Nope.
like
Nope.
all these times. Like the sad part is with, no, fuck it. With the GOP, is they have
It's a cult, so like it's not a political thing anymore.
Yeah, they really took Ted Lasso to heart. They have the memory of a goldfish because it's like you don't you all forget the fads that y'all jump on
Right.
to mock other people, and then like when nobody's as consistent as like the other side is of like we're still wanting fair pay for people,
some health care maybe.
right? Like we've been saying that since Al Gore,
Right.
at least in my lifetime. And then, but like Y'all, it's like
Yeah,
every
there's-
election cycle. Remember, it was tort reform for a while, the Sharia law. Now it's, libtards and socialists are trying to take over the country, even though I don't know where that's coming
what
from.
exactly? Never mind.
Yeah, I know. That's a rabbit hole. Like, what are the little fad things? But now
I
it's
do it.
kids shitting in a classroom dressed as a cat, which
Well, that
never
was
happens.
one, right?
Yeah.
They're eating the cats and dogs. They were on that for a minute. Now apparently it is. We'll talk about that in a minute. I'm just going to get into something else. So anyway, they had 60,000 people. Which,
crowd.
you know what? Good on you.
Yeah,
But
that's better than most Trump rallies.
it was WrestleMania.
Yeah.
They had fucking pyro and everything. This cunt walks out there and she's crying. Man, what fucking fireworks shoot off all over her?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Is that a metaphor for something?
And then Trump's out there like glaring at her.
Well,
lustfully. It was
she
just-
won one of
I
his
wrote that
beauty
down.
pageants.
Right, right here. And then there's all kind of things.
So he's
like,
already probably molested her at some point.
That's where I was headed
Yeah.
with this. Yes.
I mean, hence the hug
Right.
with the fuck face.
That's what I'm saying. It was fucking gross. And everybody's cheering it and bowing down like it's fucking.
It's
the
never a
second
good
coming.
thing when a man bites his lower lip.
It's fucking
I mean,
gross.
even as a joke, it's like creepy. Like somebody saying the word moist. It just
Right.
should be unsettling.
Everybody goes, ugh.
Ugh, yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Fuck that cunt. We should feel bad for his wife. No, because she's been involved in this shit since she was 17 years old.
Now again, like if she was honest about it, I mean, I have to do that caveat, and it wasn't like just a performance piece. But if she was
Right,
truly
that's what she
honest
does.
about
It's a
it,
performance piece.
and it is a bold move as a very conservative Republican to get up there and say, "I forgive the man that killed my husband."
Right.
Like if that's a real honest statement, like that's a very impressive thing. If it's just for the show,
If you strip everything else away,
yeah, and that's
she's
it.
at his personal funeral,
Yeah.
in a funeral home maybe, with
Yeah.
family and
Or
friends, and
she-
you say cool.
Or she goes to court during the sentencing and
Right.
says, "No death penalty, give him life."
Correct.
Like,
I forgive him.
okay, like I buy that.
Fuck no.
I mean, she could be the next Pope John Paul II,
Yeah, whatever.
forgiving his assassin, but
No.
I highly doubt that. But
She's probably trafficking kids.
that I don't want to jump into conspiracy theories, but that's a fun one.
Yeah.
Not in trafficking. It's not fun that you traffic kids, but
No, but that conspiracy about her, shit lines up, but it's probably not real. But it is
then-
real that she was in a pageant, one said pageant that Donald Trump owned.
Correct.
And then within a year or two started working in politics.
in a Christian ministry in
Correct.
was it Romania?
Right. They had
Yeah.
to kick her out because kids started going missing.
Right.
Now
and,
that sounds like a fucking folklore or anything, but
then again, there's these supposed connections with Epstein. Where does Epstein get his ladies from?
so I mean, the dots match up.
right.
But I don't know. Without proof, I don't care. But the facts are, she went there, Christian ministry. They told her to get the fuck out.
Right.
That's it. That's all we know.
For girls going missing, and then the person who is most likely responsible for her rise
Correct.
is also associated with the man who takes in girls and traffics them.
Correct. So Romania knew about this years ago.
Right. So-
Romania. There's probably more people in the city of New Orleans than Romania.
I don't know what this.
Yeah, me either. That's what I'm saying.
I think Romania's got more.
I would hope so.
Right.
I would hope so. So fuck her.
Yeah.
And fuck all of that shit. People dressed up in fucking American flag.
What? I mean,
suits.
you weren't impressed by Steve Miller.
Yes. I mean, that's
Stephen Miller. No, that's we do not Sully Steve Miller's
No, absolutely
name.
not. Especially
The
not
greatest
with
classic
George
rock man
Joseph
of all time.
Goebbels.
Right. Stephen Miller's Nazi speech. Plagiarized Nazi speech.
Legitimately, like not hyperbole, like legitimately, you could break it down.
It would be fun to be in a room with a bunch of Germans. Because like now it's like, you can't do shit like that in Germany.
No, it's against the law.
Right. So
like, straight up
they all know
against
the key
law.
words to hear for.
Right.
And being like, oh.
I want to.
Das ist bad.
I want to text Dan, Beck's really good friend's husband.
Right.
Who they lived in Germany, but he's
yeah.
pretty much fluent now.
Yeah.
So be like, okay, here, read Goebbels' speech. All right, now listen to this, and you tell me.
Yeah.
Like, just to get like someone I personally know to like read the German.
Yeah.
I could probably just put it in Google Translate.
Yeah, but you're gonna lose the flavor.
Correct. The pizzazz.
Right.
Right.
They don't get the subtle like the subtle slurs in there. So,
but then you go, because now everything's about comparing the two and just nondescript douche haters. The Dave Chappelle, the Hater Awards?
the Player Haters Ball,
yeah. This motherfucker. Both of them.
What's up, Steak Nasty?
Yeah.
No, it's. I mean, it should be terrifying to people because using a stage like that, whether it's Stephen Miller's Nazi speech or Trump going, "Oh, but I hate my enemies, and I would do anything to stop that."
They asked him about how he felt about Charlie Kirk. Right, that's what he said. He was like, "Oh, I feel bad for him," but yeah, he went on, "I hate my enemies."
Right. Which, that sounds like several other individuals who, authoritarians, Italian and German.
I was just about to say,
and Spanish.
Mussolini is, he's right, it's like Hitler with a splash. What does that mean?
A zhuzh.
Yeah, exactly.
He's Hitler with red sauce.
That's exactly what it is. Perfect.
With a side of antipasta.
Hitler and a side of pasta. Perfect. There you go. No sauce.
No.
Just white.
Right.
Butter.
Correct.
Sauce.
The way the Romans intended
Correct.
it.
These fucking assholes. I can't get over his speech, and he had 60,000 people cheering that. Do you know? I bet his cock was so hard when that was going down.
But it was still only like that big.
Yeah, it was still hard as a rock.
Wait, I'm surprised that's not in the newest South Park episode.
And then, the bulletproof, like the hypocrisy of the Second Amendment people. Now they had this dude in, like, the Pope mobile up there.
Yeah.
I get it, like security and stuff, but that was did they count that as, like, a fundraiser?
It definitely seemed like a political rally, right?
Right.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Did they charge admission?
I would assume so. I'm assuming people had to buy, or at
So
least
you
had to.
You had to pay to go to a memorial?
Right. Now, the other part I heard
Listen
about
to this,
that
right?
is.
You ready to listen? Hear something?
Yeah.
They drove Ozzy Osbourne's body through the streets.
Yeah.
People just showed up if they wanted to.
Yeah.
Free.
Well, yeah, because he's a
fucking god.
He's a treasure. He's a worldwide treasure.
Nobody wore a fucking British flag. Go ahead.
The other thing I saw about that was that apparently MAGA didn't tell everybody that in Arizona there's a no-bag policy in all arenas. So, again, it might have been AI generated. I don't know. I saw a few videos of different
I read it, so I didn't see video.
But it was just the outside of the arena was just littered with trash.
Oh, I did see that.
Like people leaving like whole like Mardi Gras wagons behind.
Yep.
The following segment has been brought to you by The Goddamn Sauce. Go to thegdsauce.com for details to order all the sauces to replace your ordinary condiments. The Po' Boy Podcast is a production of Pulpery Media, produced and edited by Ben Grimion. Marketing by Brock Ryder. Graphic design by Beck Ryder and Ben Grimion. Music by the Heisenberg Compensators.